So welcome along to what is the Quadrant. It's finally here after all the talking, after the years of plans, after the artist's impressions. We actually have work going on the site. If you just look over there, there's some guys at the moment just marking out what will be the distributor road, which will link the A16 there right the way through to London Road at the other side there. David Newton, the chairman of Boston United and also the MD of Chestnut Homes, the developers behind this project, is here. And David, it must feel, I don't know what it feels like. You've talked about this for so long, and we've got diggers over the road and men with stakes putting them in the ground. It's actually happening.
Yeah, I'm fed up of talking about it. It's as we've already said in other interviews, it's been 13 years, and today's a really good day, to be honest. It's only dawned on me today that it's actually reality, even though we've worked on it frantically for the last few weeks to make sure that we could get on site. We've got all agreements in place, so yeah, fantastic day.
Let's just go on a bit of a tour, David. If you can give us a bit of a tour around. Let's start with the other side of the A16. I'm gonna have to not do what I did earlier and stand in this mud, so I'm just going to come round here. You can see the flags are flying behind us there. So if I just point in that direction, that's towards Boston Town Centre. This is the A16 running behind us. We're on the field, the area which borders Wibberton Football Club, which is over there. Just give us a bit of a tour of the site, David. Over here, this is where the diggers are, and this is where Boston United's ground will be.
That's it, yeah, that's the first part of the roundabout just being constructed now. Beyond that and to the left, the site goes round to the left, and that is the new site for Boston United Football Club, and there'll be a all-weather pitch in this far corner here. Roundabout here, just going to go in. The guys are all setting out now at the moment. Hope they're getting it in the right place. And as you can see, as you come around the field, these will be commercial units along the front here, and down through right as far as we can see to the hedge there. The road will be coming in where these guys are now pegging out the road here, and then as we move forward, the hotel and the office block will be on the right hand side, and then the majority of the rest of the site will be housing.
Yeah, and this road will link the A16 there through to London Road on the other side. So it's effectively what you're saying is that the first part of a distributor road, a bypass, whatever you want to call it.
Yes, yeah, that's it. That'll run. The first section is dual carriageway to the roundabout that's virtually in the middle of the site. Then it's single carriageway through to a new signalled junction on London Road. We've got a couple of properties to demolish there to give the access, and then we're through to London Road, and then Q2, the next phase, further up London Road, and then we cut through and head towards Cambridge Road.
And if we just walk along just what will be the side of the road here, be the housing. There's another hole to stay by this flag here, which has got the Quadrant logo flying on it. You can't do this presumably without there being disruption. People are going to be inconvenienced for a while, presumably.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate side of construction, really. What we are doing is making sure that the roundabout, the biggest potential is obviously working on the A16. We can see what a busy road it is. We all know it's a very busy road. So we've worked closely with the County Council to make sure that it's phased properly. We're working from the far side from this side in at the same time, and then we just join the two bits together and hope they meet in the middle.
Probably a bit more scientific than that.
Yeah. There will be some disruption for a couple of weeks. There will be traffic signals for about 2 weeks out of the 24-week period. We can't avoid that. There will be some complete road closures, but they for tarmacking purposes, but that will be overnight as well. So everybody, the local parish councillors, ourselves, we're all absolutely aware of what inconvenience is going to be caused, and we're going to try and keep it to the minimum. Hopefully 22 weeks out of 24 we will have two-way traffic running along here, although at the moment it is restricted to 30 miles an hour for safety reasons.
And as well, that's the first job to do, the roundabout, before you can do anything else. The stadium and the housing, the first phase of housing, you're hoping in September, October?
Yeah, that's it. It's going to take us that time to get access through into the stadium site and get the first part of the road through to the housing. That's quite a big ask, to get through to the housing site for October. That's what we're trying to do.
Well, that's the scene here. You do wonder about these developments, don't you, when they're on paper, and you wonder whether they're going. But just let me leave you with the scene here. Here's some of the guys already marking at where the new link road will go, the distributor road, and across the road. This will be particularly exciting for Boston United fans. That is your new football stadium, or it will be over there eventually. Hopefully, work starting on that. All the preparations going on now later in the year.